Hello, Horatio. It is Terrible Tuesday, and this is my first attempt at vlogging ever. And it's a little bit intimidating. It's a little bit intimidating. It's very intimidating. It's kind of like trying to have a real conversation in real life with like a person. So I keep feeling like I should have something like incredibly charismatic or interesting to say, but unfortunately I don't. So instead, I'm going to muse on things and attempt to ask you about things and see what you think. So sort of my first thing that I wanted to talk about was uncertainty, because this is something that's sort of been torturing me a little bit, and I think it's something that a lot of people who have like anxiety or agoraphobia really struggle with, this idea of uncertainty. And so I was thinking about how I would package that. And the best way that I can think about it is to use that sort of go-to, this is my robot movement, go-to sort of idea of the Schrodinger cat, where, you know, Schrodinger's paradigm is that until the box is open, he doesn't know whether or not the cat is alive or dead. Therefore, it exists both alive and dead. And so I feel like this is the pleasure that one can sort of receive from uncertainty, and also the not so pleasurable aspect about it. And so the reason why I was sort of ruminating about this is that a lot of our media really capitalize, like video games especially, capitalize on like narratives that end, right? And then what's really impressive to me is just how much video games struggle with how to create an ending that really brings everybody back onto the same page. Especially when there's like a lot of choice involved, so they've really adopted looking at like user choice and stuff like that, and how participants interact with those choices. So I think that that's super interesting, that video games really struggle. Like Mass Effect, everybody was so angry about the ending, and there's so many theories that came out of it, and I saw tons of interesting responses where they were like, oh, well, the uncertainty about it is what makes it awesome. And so everybody's interpretation is awesome. And at the same time, I think that we love closed narratives. And so the reason why I sort of am thinking about this is that I'm intrigued about the potential for uncertainty to yield good things, and also for it to, I guess, bring some bad things as well. And I'd really like to sort of hand that question over to you about how you feel about uncertainty in, like, I don't know, everything. And then I feel like I need to end this with some sort of, like, I wanted to do like a dance for you. That's kind of a dance. And then I was going to do your butt dance, but I don't know how to do your butt dance, so I didn't do your butt dance, but I'm going to try it. It's going to happen. So instead, I'm going to tell you about how I'm if you're wondering if there was a mad awkward transition there, it's because there was. Basically, the thing died and I couldn't save it. But I still want to tell you my super funny story. So my super funny story is I'm showering. And then all of a sudden I look down and there's a nipple hair on my nipple. A nipple hair! I lost it. I was like completely devastated by what I was seeing. And so then I realized that, like, for all the attempt that I try to suppress all these things, I can never really suppress anything because there's always one nipple hair. It's gone now, but I'm sure it'll grow back. And that's the terrifying thing, is that forever and ever and ever, I'm just going to be sitting there suppressing the shit out of it. Anyway, that's my funny story. I wonder if we'll delete that. Okay.